It's not enough for me. You know, I'm a good. Wait, I'm in. Let me not sing. I don't need Raphael Sadiq going after me. How y'all doing? How you doing? How you doing? Sorry, I'm literally getting a text from my nephew as I. Okay, let me make sure everything was good. It was good. Shoot. How y'all doing? Oh no, damn it. Hold on. Hold on. Oh man, hold on. Only me. I literally came in. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me say hello. Oh, I'll get back to that. I'll get back to that. I can't believe that. I literally came in with my theme song on of the day. And then next thing I know, I got Carl Thomas and Faith Evans in my emotional. You know what I mean? I guess that's my song of the day. Heidi, how you doing? Joshua, how you doing? Tina, how you doing? Susan, how you doing? How you doing? BB, how you doing? Good afternoon. Sweet potato, how you doing? How you doing, Mama Ann? How you doing? How you doing? I'm talking about emotional all up in my ear. I came in. I was literally just grooving too. Hmm. Now I don't want nothing but that in my ear. You know what I mean? Dang it. Where is it at? Here we go. That's where I was at. I'm turning off my Ask of You by Raphael Sadiq. Oh, let me stop that. The video was playing shit. Can't do nothing around here on YouTube. Can't even tell y'all how I'm enjoying the music. Anyway, let me turn it down for y'all can hear it. I was on time. Count it. Count it. Ain't it funny when people do something the right way, they want everybody to know it's like, yeah, I was on time. Say, aren't you supposed to be? Y'all, I told y'all I was excited. Oh, let me not open that like this. Somebody will swear I'm trying to tease something. But anyway, I told y'all I was, or maybe I'm the only perv in the room. I'm sorry. Told y'all I was really excited about a sign that was coming that I have here. And so, of course, I take it off and put it up. Y'all see what that's saying? It say, don't look back. You're not going that way. You're not going that way. And I was like, oh, I'm ready for it. Now, it's funny that I got it in gray because I ordered it in black. We're going to take it. We're going to take it. And what's funny is there's so much gray and everything else or lighter colors in here. I'm just trying to balance my energy. That's what I'm trying to do. It's off the walls right now, my energy. My energy is at seconds down, up, so I'm trying to balance it. I'm trying to really center my energy today. But man, so I got music playing. I just don't think I haven't done yet is lit my candles. But other than that, I am just keeping my energy up. What are you guys doing? How was work? How is your day going? Cooks, how you doing? Peace, how you doing? How you doing? How's your day going? BB, how you doing? How's your day going? How's it going? Like I said, hold on, I guess I'm gonna have to pick up the computer and move around for a second. Y'all know we family. We family. But when you look, when them holidays coming and family coming over, I swear you got to clean up and stuff for them more. You got to clean up, hire services to clean up, then clean up after the cleaning services because they going to be walking through with their gloves. You like, what they looking through? We family, man. So, I know it's a little chaotic around me. Look, I just took that plastic off there. It's a little chaotic. Oh, I told y'all I got a picture. I've had this picture for so long. I got it from my sister years ago. So we're going to place it here. But anyway. I'm gonna place it down. Place it down. I told you I got one of my cameras up in here. Bang, bang. We're gonna place it up in here So when it move in this rotation and hit that door and hit what's coming through there, bam, bam, bam. So we cooking with grease today. I got a lot of linen I'm in there putting up on my room. So look, it's on my bed, linen, putting it up. Jeez. But this is what I was excited about. So look, guys, you see it. Hold on, let me make sure you can see it. See my new chair? Well, so it's a chair. The chair isn't new. The cover is new. So I put the cover on the chair, made the chair new. It's brand new. So I put you in that corner. Excuse the charge on the fly. And look, guys, look at my little boy I put down. Now, just trying to center my space, man. Man. Then this wall feels so naked. I'm like, oh, it's wall. Somebody put some clothes on it. It's naked. It's naked. Or is that just my energy? That wall just seems something naked. That's why I had to put that picture that I just showed y'all. You see it? I had to put it on that wall because that wall too naked. It's just naked. It's just naked. But yeah, so that's my sweet potato. Oh, okay. Okay. That meant you got to do some stuff and the animals. Ain't even know we see. BB, I hope you feel better. We sending you prayer and good vibes. Says get better. Well, also we sending sweaty. Get well soon vibes. Healing vibes. Says nothing but love. Yes. hmm Nothing but love. But yeah, how's everybody's day going other than that? Like I said, I feel like I'm just running. I stood and talked to a friend for over an hour on the streets, running to somebody. Well, I didn't run into them, they were at work. But, we needed to talk because we talked that long. So it was good. But then I was like, oh, I feel like I'm losing track of time. Feel like I'm losing track of time. What time is it? And everything seemed like it was running. But I just said, I'm not going to get all excited. I'm just going to do what I'm doing. And that's it. That's it. I'm not on no clock right now. Because when that mind go crazy and you put everything else on the clock, I swear I'll be going crazy. I swear them streets been kind of quiet. It's kind of good. Right? People getting some rest, having some quality time, some QT time, what they say, whatever. I don't know. Family, I don't know, but it's good. It's more than I've seen some. Well, I was in there. Heidi just went live. But when I say quiet, y'all know what I mean. It ain't been no noise. No noise. What's that noise? What's that noise? It ain't been no noise. And sometimes you get nervous because you're like, oh Lord, that's the quiet before the storm. The storm is a coming. It is brewing up. I can hear it in the wind. I can feel it on my knees. Like I said, my nephew keep texting. Let me see. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay. 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 But yeah, y'all. Oh, hey John, how you doing? Always great to see you. Man, I promise you, if he brought me to it, I can see through it. He gonna bring me through it. But the thing is, sometimes when you in it, you don't think you can get through it. You don't think you can get over it. You don't think nothing. You don't think you can get through the minute, let alone the day. You not thinking about next week. You like shit. I ain't gonna make it to the next hour. You know what I mean? Like you ever been in that kind of Lions Friday, sis? How you doing, sis? How you doing, sis? I was telling them this morning. Yesterday, man, I came up in your chat. It was late. I had just came in. I got off at 1. I came in. I plugged my phone into the charger, and I said, "Oh wait, VT live." She live this late. I came up in there, dropped up in there. Man, and when you start talking that peace, positivity, and prosperity, man, and breaking it down, I'm like, that's real talk. And Lord knows my spirit needed to hear it for the confirmation that you're going the right way. Hey, you ever did wrong so long that wrong seemed right? Bad is real familiar. You know what I mean? Where you was like, oh, I guess I expected, I deserve it. You know what I mean? I asked for it. What did you ask for? I don't know about y'all. Any list of sounds and my parents, whoever you was write a list of what you wanted. Or you wrote the list in your diary, wherever you wrote it. I ain't never write on my list. I just want to be attacked. I want to be this. I want to be that. Nobody writes that on the list. So I can't stand people say it's what you wanted. Mm-mm. Even when people are so familiar with something that is what they take or they attract or what they look for, whatever it is, the truth of the matter is it's not what they want. They don't even know better. They don't know better. See, once you get better, all you chase is that. You know, when you've been like down and they had nothing, you know what I mean? You think of all the things you would appreciate or all the things you had that was better now than you ever thought they were then. You know what I mean? So then when you get something, you get, you know what I mean? Sometimes they got, some people got to get that way. I don't know. You know, I'm from the show me state, you know. But some people can get to the bottom and still not see it. They could hit rock bottom. Because most people think rock bottom mean you're broke. You know what I mean? You're living on the street, you're living on the edge. No, rock bottom is just the lowest you could go. And you go in there. And in your rock bottom, remember, you are pulling, because of gravity, you are pulling the shit you love down there with you. Even if you don't intentionally or unintentionally, you are pulling them down with you. Because think about it. If somebody in your family is hurting themselves, ruining themselves, destroying themselves, whether you see it or don't see it, it's going to hurt you. If you love them, it's going to hurt you if it's nothing you can do that can help them. It's going to hurt you if it, come on, like real talk. So when you on them self-destructive paths, especially if it's not mentally, you know, and if it is, then please get what you need. Get what you need. Big Bad Wolf, how you doing, my love? How you doing? Peace and cues, how you doing? How you doing? But you know, sometimes you get in that place where you just be like, man, I'm so low, I'm so hurt, I'm so mad. I don't care about nobody's feelings. I don't care about nobody's this. I don't care about nobody's that. And then as soon as somebody on your feelings, you want everybody, all right, says, you want everybody to understand, to think about you. Well, you got to have understanding to get understanding. Just like you got to give respect to get respect. You got to keep it real to get people to keep it real with you. Because, see, you know how you know when you not giving somebody your all? When you sitting there worried about if what they giving. Because here's the thing, if you really know they're not giving you their all, and that's something that's like a deal breaker for you, that if you give your all, they don't give your all back. Because we should all want reciprocity. We should all want an equal balance. You know what I mean? How, you know what I mean? You should want that. And now how they give it will be in their own way, but you should want that. But to me, it should be like that. But otherwise, people will sit around in relationships. I ain't gonna say people. I'm gonna say me. I'm gonna say me. Because I don't like when people group me. So I'm gonna just say me. I've sat around in relationships, y'all, and become everything I didn't like. Just like that relationship I just had with that freeze my computer just gave. But I've had relationships where I've become exactly what I didn't like in somebody else, trying to prove them what it felt like. And then you ever did that in a relationship and anybody ever did that in a relationship? It could be simple. I'm not talking cheating. Everybody think as soon as you talk a relationship, you're talking cheating. No. I mean, there's many things that happen in a relationship. It could be that people don't know how to communicate. It can be that you feel unappreciated. It could be a bunch of things. But you have in a relationship, so I'm going to use this as an example. It's somebody who, sorry, y'all, this group text keep going off for my family. But they posting pictures. So then, people are, oh, I remember that. So it keeps going off. But I'm just, my mind, if it keeps going like that, I'm going to check, is everything okay? But they in there showing pictures. But, uh, dang it, my train of thought. I'm thinking about the pictures I just seen. But yeah, in a relationship, I'm about to tell them take me out the dog. How do I silence myself? At least for right now. Because now I'm gonna ignore everything and it's gonna be other texts. I don't think it's that one. Yeah, in relationships, I have been with people and thought like I don't like it when you call somebody and they don't call you back, and then when they call you back, they talking about something else, like they're not acknowledging what you said, or if you text them, they not acknowledging. That bothers me. Then I become that person just to see if you like it when I do that to you, right? But the difference is, the times it made me think about it was when people reacted how I would have, or should have, or wanted to, instead of acting out my emotions and acting out my feelings and just trying to get back, hit me and I hit you back. Yeah, that makes sense and don't make sense sometimes. It's kind of tit for tatish, hit me and I hit me back. It was better to say, instead of hit me and hit me back, put your hands on me and you'll remember it forever. Like, that's just as simple as that should be. Like, but other than that, I tell you, they are rolling up this doggone group chat. I'm about to throw my phone. But yeah, let me come in my chat. Chat. I don't know. My mind's all over the place. I'm thinking about relationships. And when I'm Mikey, how you doing? How you doing, my love? But yeah, so I'm thinking about relationships. So in relationships, I'm thinking about um relationships with, mainly relationships with men and relationships with my children. Now, neither one is the same, but I'm just thinking about, like, when I say relationships with my children, I just mean like you think about the whole picture. Because one thing about this picture is this is a picture I've seen literally from the beginning to the point. I mean, you know what I mean? I've seen every step. Before you could see the steps, before you could see step colors, I've seen every step. Then I started thinking about like relationships. And in both categories, I started thinking about where your guilt in something you've done before, or a mistake you may have made, had me deciding that you deserved this. So, like with relationships, you ever had a relationship with somebody who was good for you, but you were in a place that what you wanted was something bad for you, but to you, what you wanted was what you needed, was all it was? Okay. So I've had that where um, the guy you and so in love with, or the person you're so in love with, that they aren't they aren't good for you. They're toxic, and when you're with them, you're real toxic. But you enjoy them. You enjoy their company. You have all this fun. So they leave you, or whatever, your breakup, whatever one of your toxic splits are. So this is the point. And then you meet this person who is great. Now this is years ago. I'm talking about, y'all. I'm grown now. But then I meet this great person, and they're great. They're everything I want, but they're not the person I want. And so that's when I started realizing that you're not being selfless, you're being selfish. Because you're saying, I want this, 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 and this. Then you get it. And you say, no, I don't want it because it's not who I want it with. So since I'm never one to string along people, I'm like, okay, then I'll cut this off and just, whether I win or lose, I'm going to chase what I want. You know what I mean? Not what I need, what I want. Not what I'm asking for, what I want. And then you do that. And then when it fails, one day you're sitting there, really for real, when you know it's over. Whether it's they done with you or you just done. And you sitting there and you thinking about these great men you've met who actually were what you were looking for, what you wanted. You know what I mean? What you so called desired, but you couldn't even see them at that point. You couldn't, you know what I mean? So then you sometimes just start thinking about yourself like, dang, don't you realize when you be in kind of funks, all the stuff you do to yourself, all the stuff you do to yourself. Not saying those people are people you meant to be with, because to me, what's meant to be will be. So I'm not saying that, but I'm just thinking like, dang, look how you was moving. I don't know, just thinking. But like I said, sometimes when you have to reflect on you or think about you, you be like, dang, it was actually great. You know, I always say, man, I want that guy who cares. You don't got to tell him what to do. I don't have to write out a map to my heart. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know. But sometimes we chase the people who we literally not only have to write a map, we got to write a map and then get them an Uber there. Because somehow they going to get lost. And then we got to hope they jump in the Uber. You know what I mean? And when I say that, I'm saying that's what kind of love they're giving you. It's some timing. It's guided. It's more of what you feel it is than what it is. You sitting here trying to make it something it's not. You know. Mm. Yeah. Oh, no baby mama. Now, let me tell you something. One thing I feel like is I'm so mature, and if you, because that's one thing you're responsible for. You're responsible for yourself. So therefore, when it comes to what when you've kissed enough frogs, whether those are women or men, when you kissed enough frogs. So this is to my guys, this is to my women, to everybody. Whether you kissed enough frogs, then it should have led you to knowing exactly what you want. You know what I mean? Like you should know it, and that's what you should attract. And then if you see as things that you like, don't compromise what you want. Now that don't mean that somebody sneezes and don't cover their mouth, get to breaking up with them. But just know what you want. Ask yourself, what am I looking for? But remember this: the longer that list, or the more you want, remember the next list you have to write is what am I offering? What am I giving? What am I bringing to this relationship? Am I bringing my bullshit, my insecurities? Am I bringing my past relationship? Or am I just bringing me, my heart? You know what I mean? My love. What am I bringing? What am I bringing? What are you bringing? If somebody asks you right now, what is the biggest thing you could bring into your mate, or you could bring to your mate, or you would bring to the table for a mate? What would it be? What would be your answer? Nina. Hold on, y'all. He was scratching something. I said, what was he scratching? But yeah, what would you say you bring to the table? And many of us have, Mama Ann, many of us have. We have been with somebody to not be alone because we were having a child, or we had a child because um, that not being alone is a big one, because that's what we wanted. So we thought it's what we needed. You know that person you thought I can't live without them. I just want them. I want to be with them. I want this. I want that. I want that. And you so deep in that. You so deep in that. And those people you'll find where if you ask questions like, you know what I mean, Big Rooster Show, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Like sometimes you'll ask people in relationships or people who are so called looking. I like to do it mainly with people looking for a relationship when you have that kind of conversation, but like or not in a relationship. I like to ask them like the last time they were in love, what made them love that person? And sometimes you hear the most beautiful things. And when you hear it, you know this is what love is built on. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know. Like it really doesn't it's not boastful. It really don't brag. You know what I mean? It's true. You know it don't hurt. But when you in that toxic part of your life, you think I used to think if a dude will get mad because he think I'm looking at somebody, oh, he's so into me. If he had that jealous streak, he's so into me. If I tell you, girl, I know he'll end my life and dude's life if he thought I thought that meant he was something, you know what girl, a dude that'll cheat on you or end somebody's life over girl, because he thought you was messed girl, I can't. So I had to learn that ain't love. I had to learn when you could have that like baby boy moment, have a super fight, and the next thing you know, we having the most passionate relations we've ever had, and I toxic. And I have yearned that person when I know I shouldn't even want that person. I have not wanted to eat because I just wanted that person. I've looked at my phone as if it changed or it rang in silence and they was looking for me and they wasn't. Come on. And like I said, I've turned my back on people who are actually to a list what you wanted. The only thing you forgot to put on your list is it could only be this person. And then you limit yourself. And then you watch that person just keep going on with life. And they might hold on because they know you so thirsty for them or you so into them or you so sprung on them, whatever the word they use it for these days. I don't know. I don't know. Am I alone? Nobody else been there? Nobody else done that? Oh, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm being too real. Maybe I'm being too real. Let me stop. Let me stop. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't do that drama. If I meet a guy and he got some baby mama drama with himself, I don't want to mess with it because I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be that asterisk. I don't want to be that thing you saying, oh, well, she said because of you. No, she won't because that won't be my problem. And when I say problem, because that's a problem for that person and that's a problem for them children. This toxic kind of thing. If y'all so can't see yourselves with nobody else, then y'all need to be together. For real. But once again, remember we talk about being toxic. People thinking because they got a kid by some, and see when somebody got more than one kid, people like say, "Well, I gave them their first daughter, I gave them their first son, I get girl." At the end of the night, they got kids here, and don't you want? See, I want a man to love every child. If he laid down with a hooker and he had a baby, I'm gonna need him to raise that baby like he laid down with his wife and made a baby. You understand me? I'm gonna need him to take a part to love that child. If we decide that how he loved his child should have something to do with what the mother was, then, honey, I ain't grown yet. That was my younger mind when I'm like, yeah, because she a slut, so why he doing? What she got? That's more of a reason he should be in that baby's life because he's so perfect. He's so perfect that you are taking his indiscretions and putting them on her. Because you're not mad at her for being a slut. You mad at her for getting your man and having a child with him. Know your anger. You know what I'm saying? You got to know your anger points. People be mad for the wrong thing. How you mad? And ladies, it's 2023. I don't want to hear one woman ever saying this again. If I see who he messing with, she better be pretty. Hello. Cause I want to know, will that stop you from imagining when you see her face, no matter what she look like, imagine the person you care about doing to her what they do to you, or more, or less, whatever. I won't change it. Will it change if the person that you lay down and give your whole to is not only cheating, but they so sloppy that it done came back to you? You know what I mean? Because we not talking cheating, we talking sloppy. I used to say when people get caught, they want to be caught, even when they say they don't. Crying red. How you doing, says? How's it going? Since 86. Congratulations. I love true love. I love real love. I love when the crowns come together and make a royal family. I love it. I love it. I love it. I respect all marriages that are true. Whether they are 1 year in, 5 months in, 25 years in. It's true. I love when people represent really the vows and the connection and the institution of marriage. I really do. I really do. G5, how you doing? How you doing, sis? I love that. You know what I mean? When you're single, you can mingle. You can do what you want. I don't want to hear you married and you're looking for a reason. Don't be married. You're doing it for the kids. Then be faithful to the 18. You know what I'm saying? Get them all about the house and get buck with it. And get so buck that you lead a person you don't even want to be married to. How about that? Let's get grown around her. Let's get grown around here. And be like, well, the numbers on divorce are up and they're up. And the numbers on bad marriages up too. You be like, this is like being in a bad relationship at 17. This isn't a marriage. Leave it. You need a marriage to me is completion. When there's completion, you're not second guessing it. You're not saying, wait a minute, who's that just walked up in there? I didn't expect him to go on the sixth floor. You know what I mean? That's not what I'm thinking when I'm married. I'm not sitting with some man breaking down my husband like he not. What? You, that's not what I want. Because I'd hate if that was my husband doing it. Going and sitting with a bunch of women and telling them how they actually fit the criteria of what he. I'd be like, what? He need to get out one of them bitches. And ASAP. You know what I mean? ASAP to me. You know what I mean? I'm not a bad person. Like, love ain't real. All men cheat. All the baby bad. You know who cheat? People who want to cheat. Oh, man. For a long time, I wasn't faithful to nobody because I ain't trust nobody. So whether that cheating was I was having a whole relationship with another person or I just was giving time you shouldn't be giving to nobody if you so-called love somebody. You know what I mean? You committed to somebody. You know? But in one way, I thought before that was how you protect yourself from being hurt. But it's so funny. You ever notice people that be doing people wrong, they get more hurt than anybody else. You be like, how they get that hurt? You not even doing good when they being nice. But now they gone and you can't sleep. You can't eat. You are Kelly. Somebody cut your hand off. Come on now. Yes. Thanks for stopping in, sis. Been missing you. Happy New Year, sis. It's all about you. How you been? Brian Red, before you go, tell us how's your New Year and Happy New Year. Oh, you're not feeling good? Oh, get well soon. Cindy you love says good energy. Much love to you, Brian Red says. Yo, soon. Man, and it's weather all around the world. Man, it's just so off and on. I'm surprised more people. Seems like everywhere you go, somebody say. Or you talk to them with coughing and how you all know everybody say. It's everywhere. Everybody got a cold. And I'm talking about just a cold. Everybody got a cold. Flu. You're like, oh, shush. But I knew that because, after the holidays, we've been doing lots of traveling and everything moving around. Like I said, the weather is changing. It's so many factors, so I'm not surprised at all. At all. But yeah. But to me, you had to. Well, one day you see it where you get to that place in a relationship, for relationships when you are ready, and is that my sweaty? Is that my sweaty? Hey sis, thanks for popping in. Love you. Get rest. We sending you love. Good vibes. Mm. Mm. Oh, my baby. I'm sending you loves and hugs. Oh, definitely, definitely. Oh, my sweaty. Thank you for stopping in so we could shower you with prayers and love and everything else. We'll be showering you with them, even in your absence, because we want you to rest, to heal, to get better. Oh, oh, y'all, this song just came on in my ear, and I have to say this. So, one of my favorite songs of all time is What a Night. Okay. Y'all, I wonder why I can never find it when I'm looking up. Now, y'all know I love the Bee Gees because I'm always looking it up under the Bee Gees. So today I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up and I said, wait, hold on. Because I don't even want to make this up. I don't make up the album, nothing. I'm like, why do y'all keep showing me Frankie Valli? I know who Frankie Valli is. I know who Frankie Valli is. I'm like, okay. Frankie Valli for a season. Why keep coming in and keep saying, what a night, 63. And I'm like, it can't be my song. Man, I put it on. I said, why does still give me that Bee Gees blood, man? But I love What a Night, y'all. Oh, he say he get this funny feeling when she walk up in the. Oh, I love this song. But y'all, did anybody else know that, or was it just me that thought it was the Bee Gees, or did everybody else knew? Did y'all, or was I the only one? It just give me such Bee Gees. Dun, dun. Everything about it give me the Bee Gees, you know? Guess I don't know Frankie Valli like I thought. Let's see, did anybody even know the song I'm talking about? Oh, what a night. Anybody know? Mm, 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 mm. I know it's one of my favorite songs. Oh, I love the Bee Gees. Oh, I got this funny feeling when she walks in the room. And it's that breakdown right there that just give me such Bee Gees love. Like, I don't know, the beat, it's just, I don't know. It's not the Bee Gees, though. It's not. Bee Gees love. Like, for real. Wanda, how you doing? How you doing, sis? Yes, yes, that is my song. I'm like, Frankie. Why they keep trying to pump Frankie on me? They were like, honey, we're trying to pump the song you want on you. I mean, Apple Music literally was like, hold on. Look, my little uh translator on Apple, I got translators everywhere now. My translator on Apple came on. I was like, look, chick. If you type in the Bee Gees and a lot of music come up, and then you keep putting in What a Night, and no music is coming up by the Bee Gees, that's What a Night. We keep throwing Frankie at you. You got to know it's Frankie. You got it. I'm like, no, it ain't Frankie. And then finally, Apple just refused to even answer the question when I was putting it in the search. So I went to YouTube, put in What a Night Bee Gees, no joke. This Frankie video popped up. I said, wait a minute, somebody else been asking the same question. And I finally pushed play. I'm like, oh, it's Frankie. It's Frankie, but I sure thought it was the Bee Gees. She said, "I want a baby." At the end of I love that even in your sickness, your sense of humor and your wit is still fast. Yeah. Oh, see, like I said, now I know that's Reiki Valley Susan. But I did not know. I'm like, how could I not know a song I love that much? How could I not know who it's by? I tell you, I love the Bee Gees though. I was, how some artists when you like when I'm making these like playlists, sometimes like, oh, I got to make just a playlist on this artist, like on certain artists. Then the Bee Gees are one of them where I'm like, I got to make their own playlist because otherwise you'll have too much of their music and you had too much music in one list. You'd be like, wait a minute. You got 6 songs on here by Prince, and you only got 15 songs on this list. You're like, okay, wait a minute. Just make a Prince playlist. Michael Jackson, I gotta make a Michael Jackson. Stevie, I gotta have a Stevie. Lionel, I gotta have a Lionel Richie. You know what I mean? I put a song by Gerald Levert on my list, and I went to Gerald Levert music, like just my favorites. And I said, oh, I've got to have a Gerald Levert list. Now it's like I got albums, but they just my greatest hits by him. My favorites. To say, nah, that's my jam. That is my jam. I love that song. I love that song. Like when I think of like my favorite kind of music, it's really like the '60s. It really is. Honestly, I really do like the '60s, the music of the '60s. But I love music, so each genre kind of has a part I like a lot. When it comes to music in the '70s, I love hearing the instruments. You know what I mean? That's what I think of more so when I think of music in the '70s that I love. The '80s, of course, that's happy music for me. Mm, The Hustle. Okay. When what movie came out? Because at first when I was reading, I'm like, you talking Footloose? I mean, even when I think, really? You never heard What a Night? Oh my goodness. They put it even in commercials. I love that song. Oh, what a night. But it's even like Grease. Grease the movie to me, it, it's a movie. You know what I mean? But really it's that soundtrack on Grease. It's the songs in Grease. You know what I mean? For me. But I told y'all, like even when I was younger, I appreciate it more these days. But when it came to plays and musicals, doom doom, hey little bruh. When it came to like musicals and plays, I was like, oh my God, are they about to burst out into singing? Are they about to dance and sing and act at the same? I can't. I used to feel like that. Now I'm like, oh, look at it. Okay, the song is gonna tell me a story. I gotta listen to the song because they cutting to the chase. They cutting some of that middle stuff out. The lead that sings is in that song. You better listen. You better listen to the song. No, you like the '70s a lot. Yeah, like I said, great music. Like music to me, and then that's why when you think of music now, most of it is sampling all over the board of older music because it's going to those great parts. And then real music heads that, because to me, like to love music, you have to have this wide, range of music you're willing to listen to because music is music. So I'm not gonna like it all. Everything ain't gonna be my favorite, but I know to respect music and love music. I know that I can't just be, oh, I love rapping. I don't listen to nothing but rapping. I only rapping that because I'm such a music head and all this music. Yeah, I'm probably the best in rap. I know every rap, all the history of it, all this blah, blah, blah. But music is bigger than one sector. Music keeps evolving. But once upon a time, it wasn't even rap. They couldn't think of you rapping off the beat. Once upon a time, you couldn't play music unless you were in the church. Like everybody didn't play music. So music is just, man, I love music. I love music. I didn't used to like jazz when I was younger. I love jazz now. It's like I said, my music ears have just grown and grown over the years. Snuggles, snuggles, my snuggles. You tired? Make sure you get some rest. Yeah, oldies are always best. 60, 70, yeah. Telling that's great music pumping out of that era. Like really, I'm like it's some great music. You know what I mean? Yeah. What's his name? Was it Spectre? What was his name? You know the one he worked with Sonny Cher. He was big in that era with a lot of music. He was making music with everybody. Like he was creating some great music. What was his? He was real tiny. What was his name? He was making music with everybody. And when he started it, I think he was like 19. I don't know. My man is driving a complete blank on even thinking of his name. Oh no, it wasn't Spec. It's Phil Spector. Thank you, sis. Thank you, Bad Wolf. Great music. We're not gonna talk about him as a person right now. That's a whole nother life. But musically, yes, actual actor. Yes, yes. I remember on a Sunday, my grandma would play the blues. Or I remember back in the day, listening to country music and thinking just like the blues, like it's sad. It's sad. That music is stories of a lot more things that people gonna relate to with each other than they not. Whether they saying it or they not saying it. It's just real. It's just the heart, and sometimes it's the pain. But part of what made my heart what it was pain. Do I want it again? Am I saying, oh, I get pain and I'm just dancing through it? Like, no. I'm saying, but when I got through it, this is what you got at the end. I'm not made up of just good. I'm made up of bad, pain, hurt, denial. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of stuff. Shit, sickness. I've been it all, and this is what you got. What's their name? Makes sense for me. It's mostly okay. I will definitely take that in. What is it? GRA. Does he have a beats playlist? I think it is right here. Yep. Yosef? Is it Yosef? I'm adding him to my playlist. Check him out. Yeah, I love music. I love music so much that sometimes, even if I'm listening to music in different languages, if they're singing a song that's a song somehow I can catch it by the harmony, I can catch it. Or even if they're just using the beat, they might be talking about something else in that other language. You can catch it because when you know music, you know it. That's why sometimes is that another song? It's because you grabbed it. Some people didn't catch it. They didn't catch that that was I don't know if that's called a sample because I don't know the actual logistics to what makes it a sample, what makes it a. Let me see. Oh wow, for Buddy Rich and very. Mm, okay. That's a good claim to fame. Okay. Oh yeah. When music is in your DNA, the greatest thing about music being in your DNA is that even if you don't go to where it came from, it's a part of you. It's how you know what I mean? It's just this part of you. And some people, it's in their DNA because they I come from music royalty, or they come from people in music who whatever. They could have been in a church in music. They could have been they're just in music involved. They play, they whatever. And then there's some people that the music was what got you through. You know how many people write to artists and say how this album got me through. This was the only thing when I wouldn't even talk to nobody, I was willing to listen. A story, true story. When the Hero album came out by Kirk Franklin, I was in a mental place. Now I was getting up, going to work, everything, but I was in this just like funk mentally, like tired of being in like bad relationships, tired of wasting time chasing after something that's not real. Even though it's what you want, even though some days it seems like that's what it's gonna be, it just is not what it's gonna be. And that's gonna keep you unhappy. So you're like on an emotional roller coaster. I'm happy, I'm down, I'm happy, I'm down. And I would have to ride the train to the end of the line and then take a bus and go to work. And I did this for a couple of months until I got this car. But anyway, so you have all this time. And I would learn if I wasn't listening to music, my mind would just run too many places. I would think of too much stuff. And I'd always blame myself. So I started listening to that album, and I kid you not, for the first time, one day I was coming home and I was getting off the bus, walking off the ramp, listening to it, and it was different than when you first started listening to it. And I was like walking like it was my motivation, and it hit me like, ah, now I know truly what people mean when they say that album got me through. At points where I was just literally like on repeat. I'd put because that's when CD players was out still too. So I put it on shuffle. Then I put it on my little iPad. You know what I mean? My iPod shuffle. I downloaded it onto there. But it was just that I didn't want to hear anything else. Not because it was the best album ever to come out. It was that album. I felt like, especially when it came from songs number 11 to 13, I felt like they were written for me. I felt like they said what I couldn't say in a way. I just felt just there was something in it. Just I don't know. Music, please. Music. I got a whole music. No, people think I'm a rapper. I'm a singer. I'm a producer. No, music made me. And if tomorrow I couldn't talk, I would speak to you through music. And if you really listened, you'd know what I was saying. You'd feel what I was saying. Like music is powerful. It makes you feel. It reminds you. It takes you to places you thought you never go again. And if you put the right album on, it'll take you right there, and you'll feel like you're there. You can hear the sounds. You Yeah. Sometimes we run from things because we don't want to remember. But if remembering it is remembering the happy place, then I want to remember. I want to remember that. We remember all the bad, no matter how much you want to shake it. I know nobody want to think about the bad all the time, but honey, it seems to stay up in the air. I want to remember the happy, some good times. What were some good moments? I'm not mad at no guy ever did me wrong because it made this queen's crown completely ready for her king. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Oh, he had his own band. Okay, okay. I love that music, laughter, love. Oh, y'all was kicking him. My uncle, to this day, if you get up around him, he's gonna go grab his guitar and start singing. Like to this day, he's not gonna stop. Since I was a kid. I love me a cassette player. Man, I'm telling you, like if I had a bunch of records and I wonder if it was still like place find some records, I'd get me a record player. It's nothing like listening to it on a record and got some good speaker on it. Just oh, music, man. Okay. Yeah, I already got it on my Apple. I didn't put it up on Pandora. I put it up on Apple. Hmm. I remember listening to Red Fox cassettes. You know what I mean? Paul Mooney cassettes, like not even records, cassettes too. Oh wow, wow, my man. Oh, singing the Judds. Wow. Oh. Hmm. I wonder if they do. I'm check Amazon. They got everything. They got Amazon. They probably still got TVs with CD players and VHS players on Amazon. Rest well, Queen Trudy. Mm. Well, you never know. If you're single, but it's a good thing because that means you're making yourself whole for the next person. You're not giving them pieces of you. You're giving them you completely, and then you'll get somebody who's complete. Because when we in pieces, you're gonna grab somebody with pieces, and it's not gonna usually be the pieces you need. It's gonna be the pieces in you that you need to work on. They got them same problems. Yeah. Oh, Sweaty's Wet and Snuggle. Oh yeah, My Big Fat Greek Wedding is one of my favorite movies, especially in that era around that time when it came out. Oh, Big Rooster, you have a channel? So, I did not know that. Yeah. Ooh wee! I'm looking at that ribeye steak. Says, "Let me get off your panel. Let me get off your channel, cause I'm a foodie." Let me get out of there. Y'all know I'll be watching. You know it already. So, mhm. We were just earlier talking about like But were you happy? Like that's what counts. Like, cause when you complete, and you know, cause I know, like in some people's religion, and in some people's families, and have their belief system, they like stay married. Like, but I just think that, especially if you got married young or whatever the circumstances were, feeling like I needed this person. Not, you know what I mean? If you found out it was like making you worse or depressed or unhappy, or you were being abused or neglected, or, you know what I mean? And if it was something we can work now, I believe if you marry, you should do everything you should before you give up. That's what I say. You know what I mean? Or that's what when I say that, I'm not telling people what to do in a marriage because I ain't never been married. But what I am saying, this is what I'm willing to do. Is I want to try to make sure this can work. But it's some stuff we don't need to try to figure out if it'll work. If a man, and people say, well, you say that and you're not married, but to me, if a man take the time to take vows and sit before everyone we love and say that this isn't official until it's constituted by, under God and all this, if they still wondering or could easily astray, then they weren't ready to be married, so there's no need to be married. Like, 'cause that has to change in them. That's how I would feel. That's how I would feel. So people kill me when they messing with somebody who cheating, and then they say, "Oh, we about to get married. He gonna stop." Okay, girl. If it's that simple, we all be married. We'd have found the dude cheating on us most. And said, "You know what, Pope? Let me marry you so you can stop cheating." And poof, poof, he be done. Mm-hmm. I wish I might have been married a few times. I might even call charges because I might have been married multiple times at one time. 20 years. Mm, mm. But every relationship is a piece to the puzzle to the whole you. What you want, what you don't want, what you've been through, what you made it stronger from, what you got 8 beautiful children from. It's just everything. That's how I feel about every relationship. Season, reason, lifetime. Every relationship is that. Every encounter is that. That's how I feel. And is it me, or back in the day, was the green Tic Tac, wasn't it minty? Now it's like green apple. I don't know. These are good. And I bought this big thing a month ago. I'm still loving it. Very strong woman. All of you are. Boy, he says you're not the father. Like, you talking about when the women take the run to shame, to the couch of shame? That's what I thought. That is what I thought. I remember when you was young, like if you went and got Tic Tacs, you knew, like if you were, like let's just use like on the, and I love that movie too. Mm. On the Wood, the movie The Wood, and they go get them like orange was sweet. That was like when you wanted like some candy taste and Tic Tacs. But white, green, those were like mint. That's what I thought. And I taste these, I'm like, man, those green tastes like sour apple. They good, but I was shocked that first time. We all have those moments. I mean, you could be as strong as you want to be in every day, and really in the core, in the foundation, you are strong because you've made it through this stuff. But you can have days where you break, days where you feel a sample of what you felt like when you were at that worst in that situation. You ever bumped into somebody you thought you was over and realized you weren't over them? You just had them out of sight, out of mind. You learned to live without them. You know, that was it. And then they came, and everything you thought is. That's why I love Sex in the City as a franchise, like completely, because the relation to like what women go through and things you go through in relationships, and I've been waiting for 20 years for the fellas to come out with a show that just showed it from a guy's side, bigger than the stuff we think we know about guys, but just like I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. You know how we have a girlfriends or sex and it's like the guys version of it. Like really them. And they can like all meet up at the. No, let me stop giving out a show idea. You know what I mean? Dang. Now it's gonna be on the air tomorrow. Tomorrow, starring a whole bunch of dudes I wouldn't have cast for it. You know what I mean? Oh, y'all, my battery is about to go low. I know what that means. If I don't put it on a charger, it's gonna shut off, so it might shut off. All right, y'all. It's about. I'm trying to make it to. Hey, Bob. Yeah, like I said, I gotta close that window. It wasn't as cool as it is right now. Pretty cool in here right now. But yeah, like I said before I did my live, I was getting ready to put the sign up. And then not this. I was putting up sheets and stuff. Then I was thinking about putting this up on my window. I thought it would look pretty back there. Back there. So yeah, like I said, that's what I was doing. So even when I get out of here, that's what I'm gonna do. Just mess around with this stuff. Put that sign up on the wall. Excuse me. Put this curtain up. Put the sorry. Put the curtains up. Put up the sheet. That's all I'm doing. Stuff like that. I finally got all of that. What was left of that turkey from Christmas? I mean, not from Christmas. The turkey, the ham from New Year's. I finally got that, and everything else. And now I'm just the kitchen is clean. I got the crock pot the ham was in. I got that in empty one. I got it soaking. I'm gonna wash it out as soon as I'm done. I was gonna do it right before I started, and I should have, but I was like, oh, let me just go ahead and be on time. Like be on time because I was in a whole nother room doing something else. And I try my best, y'all, not to like start in the living room, then go over to here, then go over to there, then go over to here, and doing something. Then I'm doing something. Excuse, Shaky. I'm gonna need you to go. Shakes, you shaking me? Yeah, hold on, Nino, beat it, beat it, beat it, yeah, beat it. Look, y'all, right here. Look. Beat it, beat it, Bubba. Look, y'all, he won't move. Now he forcing himself to stay. Beat it, beat it. He like Kid from Kid and Play, y'all. He just got to take off. He said, hold on, let me do this. Shake this whole bed real quick. So crazy. But yeah, so I started in several rooms. I went out there in the living room, started putting a chair up. But really, other than putting a chair and the carpet down, I didn't do anything else in the living room. I didn't. But then I was sitting in the living room doing nothing. And then I was like, oh, you need to put this sign up. You need to at least take the sheets out so then you can pull out the tote for the linen and put the linen in there. So that was what I decided I was going to do. Like, why is this thing not showing me its charger? Yes, it is. And my battery must have been real low. And the worst part is, I think I'm gonna wrap it up because I was gonna say I was actually finally putting all now. It's just me myself, but I was in there and I'm ain't no y'all. So this bothers me. I hope this ain't okay. So today I was actually putting up linen. I actually got to change this up. Let me put the never leave the seat open if you do need to be in there. That bothers me. That there's a roll out of here. It's never supposed to be. But I was mad because, well, not mad, but so my towels, so all these are the same color, but these are different. And I was like, because all my white, I leave all the white together. I'm like, oh, that's going to mess with my mind. But I said, that's okay. That's going to mess with my mind. I'll say, every time I walk up in there, that and rolling tension. Put my camera up. So I am actually going to get ready to get out of here so I can put this camera up, put this picture up. Go put that sign up. I want to get those things done. Get them out the way. So I definitely was gonna do that. Thank you, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you for the love. But yeah, so I definitely was gonna finish that. Like I said, put this little curtain up. I just love that. It's like one of my favorite. I love them kind of colors. That's it. And then I think in the morning I'm gonna go to the laundromat. That's about it. Of course, wait, tomorrow's Friday, of course, so we'll have a 9 o'clock live. Because we definitely got to do our 9 o'clock live. So that's a must. Other than that, what I do with my phone? Go ahead and break my phone. Probably because I had to come in so quick and charge. I probably left it right down the table. Dang it, why it's not charged? That's probably why it's not charged. My charger just fell out twice. There we go. That's probably why I was sitting out there thinking I was on a full charge and I heard it beep. I said, oh no, I know what that means. This thing will beep and then it'll be out within 3 minutes. You'd be like, that is the quickest low battery I've ever seen in my life. But now if my phone go to 10, 20% and I'm on a live, oh, that's not gonna last long. No, I guess, because you're on the camera and stuff, but that run that battery quick. That camera runs it real quick. Big Bad Wolf, thank you, sis. Thank you for the love. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Like I said, I just came on here today, and at first I'm like, man, what are we talking about? Like, let's just chill. Because really, I haven't done anything today. I've just been trying to keep myself busy with the stuff I brought in. Because one thing about it, if I bring in something, I want to get it to where it has to go. I don't want it to be around. I don't want to wait. I don't want to put it off. So that's really what I've been doing. That's it. I call it giving everything a home. You know what I mean? Then I thought, well, you got this ride in the window. I might as well put this little up. I like this little share thing. So that's what I said I was going to do. So I was trying to read what y'all was over there saying. Dang, I'm scared. Oh, Bob, but nothing's going on. Or is there an invisible party going on? I'm missing it. I'm sorry. How dare me talk like I know? Y'all know need no be on nothing and everything at the same dog on time. Yes, sweaty. Please rest, and take care. And I hope when your wound specialist comes, it helps. Because I know that's discomfort too. And I know that makes it harder to rest. So yes, we're sending good vibes, healing vibes to you, sis. Good energy. Yes, take care. Get some rest. Thank you for coming in and showing some love and chit chatting with us and sharing with us and telling us about your music royalty sets. Well, I knew how quick you made up a song, and I could hear that you could sing actually when you sing it, even when you're making your little funny song. So I know music is in you. And you play instruments. Music is all in you, sis. But yeah. So like I said, guys, I'm gonna get ready to go finish doing all this stuff. It's still so early. It's so dark, like it's late, but it's so early. Like I said, it's just me and Nee here. I'm finished putting this stuff up because, like I said, otherwise it's going to drive me crazy. Got a couple of sets of sheet, like fitted sheets, and this one is a fitted and a flat, and then a couple I fitted, but I want to take those out because tomorrow I want to wash those. But that's it. That's all I'm gonna do. Is finish putting that stuff up. Y'all know I'm gonna definitely put some pictures when I'm finished, or I might even do a video when I'm finished and put it up. I'll probably do a video when I put it up. Um, I can't wait for that sign up because it say don't look back. You're not going that way. I'm not gonna let nobody pull me there. Anything I do, good, bad, or indifferent from this day is this. It's the presence. It's the present. It's the now. You know what I mean? It's not the past. I'm not going back. I've been the way I've been. You know what I mean? I've been the way I've been, and I'm only going forward. I'm only evolving. And the worst, even down to the worst thing I ever did was, am, whatever, it made what I am today. So it means it was a piece of the puzzle to me. That's where I'm living in my life and in my mind and in my soul. That's where I'm living. I'm not living nowhere else. Yes, have a great night, everyone. Enjoy something. Enjoy some good music. We talking music. That's what I got in my ear. My little playlist off Apple, and I'm definitely gonna go check out this music. When I get off here, that's why I pulled it up on my Apple list. But yeah, enjoy some music. Enjoy a funny movie. Enjoy some good food, which I got to figure out what I'm about to make for dinner. I meant to earlier. I was gonna make some, just make some tacos real quick. I think I still am. I think I'm just gonna make me some tacos. But I need to go down to the store on the corner before they close and get some cilantro and make a tacos. And that's gonna make me want some cheese sauce and get some Doritos. Oh, I got some Doritos. Get some cheese sauce and have some nachos. See, it's switching. It's switching. Abort. We're just doing tacos. Simple tacos. That's all I was trying to do. I'm trying to take this somewhere else. No, no, no. I'm taking it too far. All right, everybody, have a good one. Thank you. Love you. Thanks for coming in here and enjoying me and listening to me and laughing with me and talking with me. Thanks for everybody new who came up in. Welcome to the kingdom. Thank you for wearing your crown. Thank you for showing love. Thank you for coming in and letting us get to know you. Thank you for that. Thank y'all for loving on each other. And don't forget about people. Send good vibes. Just because you didn't see them in here don't mean something wrong. Send them good energy. Send them love. And have a good one, everybody. Thank you, Mama Ann. Thank you, my sister Tina. Thank you, my sister Susan. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being my eyes. Because y'all, sometimes I'm telling you on that replay I'm watching, I'm like, I missed that. I didn't see that. Oh, I missed it. I would have commented that. Then I'm commenting to it while I'm watching. I'm like, girl, they don't see you. They don't hear you. But I miss some things. I do. And like right now, I'm missing a lot because I don't have a phone. So I'm trying to read it and look at the same time. Yeah. And let me see. Hold on. Make sure. Take this camera out so I can put this closer to my eyes so I can see. That's right, Mama Ann. You don't. You don't. So send them some love. Be kind. Yes. Yes. And Lou, we love you. Happy New Year wherever you are. I love you wherever you are. And that's the truth. We miss you. Yes, but everybody have a good one. I want to make sure I didn't miss nothing in the end. Thank you to everyone. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for everybody who comes back through on the replay. Hope everybody had a good Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm just trying to think what I want to do tomorrow. I don't know. I'm off. We'll figure out something. Maybe we should go somewhere. Maybe, well, when I say go somewhere, maybe I'll make a video. Maybe I'll go downtown. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it, but maybe I'm gonna go somewhere tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see how we feel. All right, guys. See you later. And if I don't come back on tonight, I will definitely see you tomorrow. Good night, or in the chat, y'all. I know y'all catch me in them chats too. Love you. Good night, everyone. Oh, I almost dropped my computer. Oh, I'm too much. All right, y'all. Good night. And don't forget to hit that like button on your way out. And all, because remember, there's no bushes. All those who's on the throne, thank you too. Thank you for coming in. Hit that like button on your way out. See ya.